All right. Yes. Whew. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Popular here, coming to you with another video, with another reading. Trying to make it through, friend. How are you? Whoever you are, okay? How are you? How has the energy been treating you, honey? It's been thick over here. It's been thick. It's been a little, it's been thick. I wouldn't call it heavy. It's just been thick. It's just been thick. I wouldn't call it heavy. It's thick. It's just thick. Okay? But anyway, like with two C's, too thick. Too thick. But anywho. So as you guys can see from the title above, you already know who I'm doing a reading for. I don't. So I think I'm actually going to switch it up and use a different dice. Not me almost grabbing the sex dice. Okay? This could be another group. Could have just had some good sex. But regardless of the fact, I want you to just focus your energy. Oh, this is my unicorn pile. Y'all different. Okay, I just heard I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Okay, y'all could be popping out a little bit more. Regardless of the fact, focus your energy. This will be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Western and Vedic are welcome. Just tap into your intuition. I'm sure you'll have a message. Oh, Taurus. Okay, so that is so funny because Taurus is actually the last reading that I did, and that was why I even just made that statement about that sexual energy, that sexual vibe, you know. So somebody here needs to go watch Taurus's reading. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. They need to go watch Taurus's reading. I also feel like there could be a level up in whoever you are, your appearance specifically. This might not even be zodiac placement specific. This is like you specifically, your appearance. You've leveled up, or you've been taking better care of yourself. Maybe you've been keeping up like the maintenance of the body. I also feel like you have really good taste in furniture. You could be well traveled, well versed in speaking. Someone also could have a nice singing voice. Something about your voice, your throat could be very attractive. I also feel like someone could have face tattoos or like above the neck collar tattoos. So let's see, who am I meant to be reading for? Ooh, hold up. Okay, you could have two kids. Someone's name could be Greg here, or you could be with someone whose name is Greg. Oh wow. Okay, it's so funny. Someone here has Leo and Capricorn placements. Not my phone going crazy. Okay, so yeah, you could be a Capricorn. Well, duh. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. That's who we're going to be reading for. Capricorn. Capricorn. Okay, but I was getting like some Leo because I don't know why every time I look at that, and see, every time I say fucking Leo, my phone goes off, or it like dings, or it pings, or something happens. Like, I just heard, where the plug at? Somebody just picked it back up, friend. You could be smoking right now. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what deck I want to use for this group, so just give me like 2 seconds. I'm gonna go pick a deck and then I'll be back. Okay, so Capricorn, I have to be honest, all right? So your phone could actually be blowing up, okay? Your phone could actually, I just heard hotline bling. Okay, you could have just been listening to a Drake song. Something is very perplexing in your energy. I feel like I have to like proceed with caution. Okay, so let me just see what's up. What's the general vibes right now? What's the message that'll help lead me into the energy of what Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Western and Vedic will be experiencing the month ahead or coming up? What are some themes? What's the energy like? What do they need to know the month ahead or the month of August? For my Capricorn, one card, please. One. Ooh, somebody here could be learning a lesson around the company you keep. That came to me intuitively. I don't really know what the card is, but let's see. We have the otter, dexterity. I think I'm saying that right. Dexterity. Dexterity, the otter. Interesting. We also have the black cat, independence. Yeah, 111 on the clock I just seen. Mysterious. Maybe that's why I'm getting those vibes. And they're foreboding. The black hound. Okay. Okay, I'm interested to see what the otter says. Okay, the bottom cards are giving me like a vibe, but that otter is throwing me off. So let's just see I'm gonna read the whole excerpt. Okay, if I could find it. Oh my gosh, this is like squeak. Girl, hold on, friend. Okay, this could be a message. I mean, maybe for me, but also just for you. If you have new, why are we holding it off? Okay, because I got this chair right here. It's not a new chair, but damn. They're like, yes, yes, yes. There's something here that you guys have that's worn out. It's like, throw it away, friend. Throw it away. You have the money to buy a new one, or you have the money to, like you have the money to replace something to get better quality, or you have better, use better. Okay, stop cutting corners. That's for somebody here. Because like I'll be on that squeaky little stool, but it's only because I don't be feeling like grabbing the chair. That's due to laziness. You know what I mean? But look, I mean, you might hear a little something, but there's no squeaking. I could turn, I could move a butt cheek, I could twerk it, and you wouldn't hear nothing. Okay, so there's something about that here. Not about the twerking, but just, you know. Okay, plus, where's the booklet? Hold on, friend. Where is the booklet? Like, I'm just like, oh, here it is. Dexterity. Let's see. Ooh, I'm curious. Tap in. And it's kind of weird how the card came out too, so I don't know. I'm trying to see. I don't even know what that word means. Dexterity. And it's so funny because normally it would be in alphabetical order, but something about this is like not falling in the same. I wonder if it's at the back of the book. Oh, of course, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Okay, so something here is, okay, and I'm very clear right now. There could be a little bit of fogginess or just haze around your view, around your moral compass. I don't know why I wanted to say moral compass, or just around your compass period. This could be due to factors in your environment, because it's almost like, or someone could be dyslexic here, or maybe there could be some type of, I don't want to just say disability, but there could be, it almost causes you to see things differently. Like, I don't know, it gives me like dyslexic. Someone could be dyslexic here, or you could even be on the spectrum for someone here. I'm not sure, but let's go into this. So we have the otter. And it's so crazy because what I was looking for the first letter in dexterity. So I was looking for the letter D. Now, what I actually should have been looking at was still in the same place that I was looking, obviously, with otter. But it's like I was looking at the wrong thing. So you guys could be looking in the right direction, but you're focusing on the wrong thing. The focus is wrong. What we're emphasizing, or what we're putting emphasis on, or what we're putting energy into might be the wrong thing. We have the right idea, but it's like wrong focal point. That is coming through. Okay, so this is what this says. Come have some fun. Let's slide and slip. Ooh, adeptness for a quick, cool dip. Dexterity of the mind keeps wise, while skill and talent claim the prize. I call upon Otter to assist me and harness this power, so mote it be. It says, it's a miracle that I've turned up, considering that my kind disappeared from rivers for some time. However, our future is looking brighter as we adapt to changing environmental conditions and use our adept skills in order to survive. Someone could have just got a new job, or you're going into some type of new location, new territory, new position. So it says, come slide down the rocks with me. It is my favorite pastime, and you should add some plan to your busy schedule, Capricorn, as well as fluidity. Like me, I can see that you are nimble when it comes to working with your hands. The skills you seek will come, but only with practice. Practice and more practice. So somebody here could be trying to sharpen their skills. Maybe you're in new territory. Like, you could have picked up something new, or it's like, I'm almost picking up on that. Like, cause y'all confidence, like y'all like quiet right now. Y'all shouting at me in lowercase. Like, your confidence right now is giving lowercase, but I don't know if it's like you're not, like you feel insecure. It's not really giving that. It just feels like you have to be more quiet. You have to observe, or you're more in the mindset of I'm here to observe and learn. So you could even be taking some type of, I don't know why that word just came to me. They know they know I'm not going to be able to know what that word is. It's not even like it's a humongous word, but apprenticeship just came through. They know, like my mind, the way my mind been frazzled with this little retrograde girl, I'm surprised I'm able to even speak, okay? But I was also getting like some type of, not stewardship, what is that word? Now I don't even know what that word means off the top of my dome, and I don't feel like leaning up and looking it up. But I'm almost seeing like someone shadowing someone, okay? Like shadowing the doctor. I don't know. Like you could be learning some additional skills. You were born with great talent, but instead of just drifting, remember that you need to hone your skills to ensure they are slick and proficient. I'll grip your hand tightly whenever nerves get the better of you and the pressure to do well is on. Okay, so you guys this month are being asked, if you have not already, to step into new territory. We get it. They're like, we get it, Capricorn. We get you're great. We know you have great ideas, capabilities. We know you. You see all those awards over there. We see you with your scholarships. We see you with your, I'm getting like your certificates. Like we see you with your degrees. But at this point, I feel like this is your higher self, your spiritual team. They're like, let's go the extra mile. Like, let me not say it like that. I don't want to say it like that. It's like, what else can we do? We've accomplished this. Let's not just float by and let our skills just stay stagnant, okay? Where else can we challenge ourselves right now? What else can we take on and add under our belt? This could be a new study. This could be a new part of your degree. I don't know why I'm getting that. Or like maybe someone, he done disrupted the flow. Baden walked in, now Bliskin's crying. So this could be like your minor versus your major. This could even be maybe that coming into focus. There's something coming into focus for you, and it feels like you've already taken the steps to take it on. But there's a level of like, you know, just know you taking the steps to put yourself in an uncomfortable position when it comes to learning a new skill set or some type of talent or, yeah, trade. You're going to be blessed in that department, okay? You will get the hang of it. Don't beat yourself up. There's something specifically with your hands. This could even be building something, making something. This could even be a hobby you picked up. Something might turn into a passion and you might actually make it a thing, okay? This could also be like knitting. I don't know. I'm picking up on that too. So I feel like you're going to be focusing on a new skill set, or you're going to be called to challenge yourself and go into new territory. You know, it's almost like I'm seeing someone like they take the medals, they take the win. And that's great and all, you know, in that environment, they're always, you know, because they have the trophy, they're number one, okay? But it's like, how about you go into an environment where you're unfamiliar, you're not number one, you're probably last, and let's see how you can challenge yourself in this environment and how you can grow. That is what I'm seeing in your energy. It says, you have the potential of a champion. Nurture your talents and share with others. Practice makes perfect, okay? Work with a sense of efficiency. Know that you are capable, Capricorn. Think like a winner. Give it your best shot. Look after your hands. Give yourself more credit. So whatever it is that you use to do this craft, they want you to really look after that body part, okay? Some of you guys might even be more interested in brain exercises. I'm telling you, like if this has anything to do with like the mind, you might be looking into like brain exercises or brain games, things that sharpen like the intellect, okay? This could even be reading a book, keeping the skills sharp. Don't just let it just slide away. There's something here about just letting it float, letting it be just stagnant. Not stagnant, but just letting it, not doing nothing with it. Look after your hands. Give yourself more credit. Somebody here works with like tools. Look at what you've already achieved. Be quick off the mark. Studying for an exam or test gets results. Okay, so the amount of time that you put into this craft, I'm telling you, it's going to pay off. Okay, so they're saying like, we're telling you this is going to pay off. We're telling you that you're going to ace the test. We're telling you that you're going to get, I don't know, your licensure, that certificate, you're going to graduate. We're telling you. So put the work in now and we'll see you through it. All right. Maintain spiritual and personal boundaries, okay? Yeah, and also make sure that you manage other parts of your environment in order to create a safe place for you to be able to learn whatever these new skill sets are and for you to get acclimated in this new area. So it says, otters are masters of play and connect us with the feminine energies of water. Otter magic enhances intuition and empathy. Work with otter magic for protection if drowning in the emotional waves of others. Interesting. So let's see. Let's keep going. What opportunities are going to be coming to my Capricorn for the month of August? Some of you guys had some major wins in July, which I feel like we talked about. Okay. Some of you guys, I heard, I got the man, I got the woman, like I got him. I snagged them. Okay, so there could be some love budding for this group. But other than that, okay, what opportunities are going to be coming in the month of August for my Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Personal assistance, people who are important in your field of study, people who want to see you win, people who want to assist you in your learning, in in your knowledge of some type of topic or in some type of area. I'm telling you, if you guys want to be the best, or you want to like take the initiative, I've been picking up on that in the collective. Like, don't just sit there and wait for somebody to ask you to be a part of some type of learning opportunity, or I just heard festival, or like some type of class, course. Take the initiative, okay? Seek out this energy. I don't know, like, I feel like you doing that, you being in this position that I'm picking up on with the otter and the professional assistants, it's like, it's making your spiritual team, one, very proud of you, but like there's this shining light of favor on you because of this, because of that initiative. They love that, okay? Somebody could be coming in to assist you. You could also be a therapist, a teacher, and that could be something else that they don't want you to let just, you know, fall to the wayside. You know, yeah, just because you're on break or just because you completed XYZ doesn't mean that we still can't find other ways to sharpen our skills. That doesn't mean that we need to stop here. You have not capped out yet, okay, Capricorn? You have not capped out, okay? So let's see what other themes are going to be coming up in the month of August for my Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Themes playing out in the month of August. Themes, energies playing out. Okay, some of you guys could be, I don't know why I was picking up on this. So look at that. We have happy success, but I was also picking up on someone needing to make a decision. Like, you could be torn between two different passions or two different fields of study for somebody here, and there might need to be a choice that's made. But look at this. Happy success. That's so funny. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, that lowercase energy that I was picking up on, it didn't feel like y'all were insecure. It just felt like you knew, like, okay, look, I gotta focus. Like, you could be studying, or you could just be in more of a student mindset. Like I said, the observer. Okay. Some of you guys feel like you don't even have to do that much. You're like, I don't gotta do too much. Like, I'm already locked in. I'm very focused on success. My mindset is caught up to what's happening around me. So I like this. This is somebody who's very present in what's going on, and this is someone who recognizes who they are, what they bring to the table, and I like that, because there's been a lot of imposter syndrome, okay, all up in Aquarius spread. Even though I do feel like Aquarius' spread does reign supreme right now, it was all up in the spread. So I like this, okay, I really do. You understand that the power is in your hands, okay? Something has occurred here that has your mind, like, you just feel good, you feel confident, or there's going to be that energy moving forward. There's heavy focus on your hands too. Someone here could be a hair braider as well, a nail tech. Yeah, this will be a good month to really sharpen those skills. Yeah, and it's going to be very successful. What other themes are going to be playing out in the month of August for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Increase. Oh yes, Capricorn, we love to see it. We do. An increase. Bottom of the deck is behind a mask. Top of the deck is intuition and manifestation. So I feel like you guys have been actively doing things to align with what it is that you want out of this life, okay? This could even be more shorter term goals, like what type of success you want, what type of home you want. how you want people in your workplace to see you, the clientele you want, the increase. Like, you guys have put yourself in this cycle of abundance, okay? You've done the work, you've made the shifts, and you've made the changes. So I almost see there being this continuous energy of that in the month of August. But it feels like, yeah, y'all just got it like that, okay? Like, this feels like y'all just got it like that, and y'all have additional time. Like, this is giving me like, I aced that, now I'm about to go ace this. I maxed out in that area, now I gotta go max out in this area. So some of you guys, you're just multi-talented, you're very, like, you have a lot of success on you, or there's just like this, like, it's destined for you to be successful. All right, all I'm gonna say is you've been really doing such good work on yourself, and I feel like that is why the energy is favoring you, the outcome. Like, they're very favorable, okay? You have found what your gems are, and you're standing on that. I love that. You're not letting other people confuse you, confuse the energy, or make you feel less than. This feels like a very confident energy. All right, now if there are any challenges that come up during the month of August for my Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, okay, I do feel like some of that could be around stubbornness. But let's see, what will those challenges be? Rest. That's funny. That came out for, damn, I can't even remember who it came out for. But it came out, I think it might have been Taurus, I don't know, number 43. So y'all could be in that workaholic type of energy, okay? So I feel like that might be a challenge for you. Finding the time to rest, finding the time to sit back, regroup, and also seeing the importance of that. It's not just finding the time. I'm sure you could find the time if you wanted to. I know I'm like this. I could find the time if I wanted to. It's just like, do I see the importance in resting? So there could be a shift in mindset, and you might struggle with this, but there might be a shift in mindset that you're being called to have when it comes to rest and what that truly means, all right? What do you associate rest with? Like, it could be very hard for this group to rest, especially with all that I'm pulling up on or picking up on right at this moment. So we have the waxing crescent. So I think this is the last phase of the moon, like the 8th, I don't know, it might be the number 8 phase, the last phase of the moon before the new moon, okay? Wow, so you guys got some big ass energy coming in. I love this. Very proud. This is a dope reading, and I go, wow, y'all came in hot. Y'all came in sure of yourselves. Okay. So let me see. The waning crescent. Okay, I'm gonna read this only because I feel like someone needs to hear it. Exhale, relax your shoulders, release any tension that you are holding in your body. Now is a time for rest, or even making time for massages, like some type of downtime. It's going to be very important to your success and to you keeping and maintaining this momentum moving forward, okay? Some of you guys just have a busy schedule, or you are someone with big responsibilities, all right? Especially if you're climbing up the corporate ladder. For relaxation, oh, my bad. For stepping away from all the things you need to do and giving yourself time to recuperate. Don't underestimate the power of rest. Rest is productive. Rest is right. Rest is something you should not feel guilty for. Rest is necessary, part of human function, and something that many of us are not doing enough of, okay? So this could also play a major help in aiding your health and keeping your energy levels high. The waning crescent is the 8th and final phase in the lunar cycle. It is the end. And before the new beginning of the new moon can take place, the symbolism in nature of the waning crescent is about rest. Before we can move forward with a new cycle, we need to rest. That's what the moon says. Anyway, well, that's what the moon says anyway. And I think we should trust her. The waning crescent card acts as a reminder to allow yourself to rest, to make more time for it, and make sure you are getting enough of it, to re-examine your relationship to rest if you're someone who feels guilty for doing it, Capricorn, to remember that rest is oftentimes the most productive thing we can do and that we are deserving of having rest. And it's funny because when I looked at that, we are deserving of having rest, it also read to me at first as deserving of harvest. It's almost like my eyes and like how my mind is operating, like something's moving faster than the other. So like it's crazy how I just blended those words together and I saw harvest, okay? So rest is going to be very important for you to maintain this energy that we think is so just fabulous that I'm picking up on. Okay, you will have to rest. You will have to have moments of self-care. You will have to have moments of unplugging, especially going into this next chapter or just this next month. Because whatever it is that you're achieving and whatever it is that you have going on, the people that you're going to be around, the environments that you're in, people that you're trying to impress with your skills, whatever the case may be, there's a level of having to have rest. Rest is going to help you keep that, maintain that, keep the energy up, keep you from crashing out, keep you from losing momentum. It's going to keep you on this trajectory. Okay. So when you pull the waning crescent card in a reading, reflect on the following. What does rest look like to you, Capricorn? Are you making enough time for rest? So am I making enough time for rest? And what are some things that I find to be restful? Okay, some of you guys have never thought about that. This could even be like taking a good bath, doing a good salt soak, especially if you guys are working out a lot. My back is hurting right now, 2211. Your affirmation is, I am prioritizing rest and giving myself permission to rest, recuperate, and recharge. Yes, my phone just went off. So yeah, that's definitely a big one. And babe just sent me a reel from someone's page called Clean Living Together. So this could even be maybe even some of you guys might even like to clean. I don't know, even though that might not be resting, but there could be a level of cleansing the space, cleansing the mind, decluttering. That could also be a self-care activity. This to me is giving me self-care practices through all the hustle and bustle. Do something today that you find to be restful. Maybe that's taking a nap. Maybe it's turning off your phone. Maybe it's getting lost in a good book. Or maybe it's binge watching a good show on Netflix. Yeah, whatever it might be for you, make time for that rest. Guilt-free. Okay, that's, yeah, that might be a challenge for y'all, for real. That might be something that you challenge, like that you struggle with, and they're really asking you to lean into that. Lean into the rest that's going to be calling to you. Lean into it. All right. So before we get started, I'm going to do this on camera. So just tap in. I might not speak. Just focus the energy and we'll get started. Yeah, there's definitely a message in Taurus's reading. I don't know why, but there is. Somebody had a shake up. Something shook you the fuck up, Capricorn, a couple months ago. You're like, ever since I got shaken up, ever since I had that little tower moment, that little revelation, honey, you ain't had to worry about me since. They didn't turn me up. Like, I'm not stopping. Like, I gotta keep it going. And I am going to keep it going. I like your energy because it seems to be very sure of yourself and very confident. Whoever I'm picking up on. This could also be the energy that you're moving into the month ahead. And rest definitely will play a part in you maintaining that confidence. And something about, like, rest is going to play such a major part in your success moving forward, even in ways that you think it wouldn't. Like I'm telling you right now. Okay. You could be, this is so crazy. Someone could be Native American here. You could be getting messages from the wind. The air element could be very prominent. Or you commonly get messages through the air element. So this could even be signs through electricity, through thunderstorms, through, I just heard the rain dance. We get the rain dance. But I was also picking up on dragonflies, birds. I just heard birds and planes, birds of a feather flock together. But yeah, something with the air element, the wind, how the trees blow. Like I'm picking up on someone who's very spiritual. Like if you were outside and praying, like you see how my phone just kept going off every time. And that to me is like confirmation. If I'm giving a message and then it like dings, that to me is confirmation. So you see how that was happening? Like I'm seeing that happen for y'all, but the synchronicities come through like birds or things of the air, lightning, like a lightning thunderbolt. Maybe even a picture of these things, birds. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So let's see, what's the vibes? What is happening the month of August? The month ahead for my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements, Western, Vedic, okay? All are welcome. What's next for them? What's next for them? What's next for my Capricorn? 3 of Cups. Ooh, you know what's so crazy? I do feel, although I do think you're being celebrated, Capricorn, I definitely think you have some people jealous of you in the workplace. But I do see you being celebrated. And it's crazy because even the fakes, even the people that really probably don't like you, Capricorn, they have to celebrate you. I am seeing this. I'm seeing people celebrate you, even people that don't like you. They might even be forced to do so. These could be like people that work underneath you. Like if you're in an office, they might be made to come to like a promotion ceremony. That's for somebody here. But I see you being put on some type of a pedestal. You're being looked to for answers. Like on a, you know, on a better note, besides the, you know, that little envy and jealousy that I was picking up on. Like I really see you like reigning supreme. Not gonna lie. If the synchronicities wasn't popping so much in Aquarius's reading, I would name y'all as the best reading thus far. Just saying. Not that they're all like anyone's better than the other, but just saying, friend. As far as progress that I see in your energy. The Nurture of Swords. Honey, you're going to have to make some very harsh decisions, or just decisions that are they're very black and white. This is not like, we're not confusing it. We're not blurring the lines. We're being very clear. This is what it is. This is how it's going to go. This is who's going to be around, and this is who's not. This is what can stay. This is what can't. This is what I have time for. This is what I don't have time for. Okay? This is how I want to be treated. And if you can't do that, you have to go. Like, this is a lot of like, you're definitely in your power when it comes to expressing yourself. And you're very much so looked at as someone who has the answers. Someone who reigns supreme. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, you guys could be getting promoted. Celebrated. Okay? What was I picking up on with the jealousy? Who's envious of them in their workplace? Really quick. Who's envious of my Capricorn in their workplace? Who is it? 2 of Pentacles. Someone that really don't matter all like that. This could be another feminine energy. Let me see. Who is this person? They could be a Capricorn as well. Y'all could actually be very similar. Yeah, they could be a Capricorn, an Aquarius, or maybe even an Aries. Heavy on the Capricorn. They could also be a Capricorn. Yeah, you guys could actually have very similar beliefs. Something about you, though, is different. You guys could be different in age. Like, this person could be a little bit older than you. What is it that they're envious of? Like, what's the tea? Because I'm not gonna lie. Like, I can't really pinpoint the age, because some of you guys are older than this person. Some of you guys are younger than this person, to be honest. Oh. Okay, that's why you got picked. So you guys could have been in a competition of who was going to be chosen specifically for this spot or for something. And there were 2 other options. One was a male, one was a female, and you got picked. And they're taking that personal as if, they're taking it personal as if it means that you're better than them. And I mean, to an extent it does, but this doesn't have to be messy. Like, this doesn't have to be messy, okay? So there could just be, and that's the thing, like, it doesn't feel super intense. I just feel like there's someone, and it's crazy because they seem a little bit, my bad, we hit 29 minutes. Whoever this is, they seem a bit, let me see, what is this energy I'm picking up on this person? I don't even want to spend too much time. It's really not that important. 8 of Cups. Something about their energy is very fickle, and that could be why they didn't get the position in the first place. Like, this could be somebody whining about not getting some type of position, promotion, opportunity, but it's like, you don't even plan on staying at this job anyway. You already made it clear that you don't plan on staying. You already made it clear that you don't want to progress in this area. This person might even act like, you know, they could, I'm not gonna lie, somebody here could not be teachable, or they give off that energy of like they're not teachable, or they could be so friendly and so, okay, my bad, I had to switch cards. So you guys could be totally different in one area, because it's funny, the card that I end up switching it to, like, they're both 128. One is red and one is green. Okay, so there's something similar but also a contrast. Okay, for you guys to have gotten a position or have gotten some praise, it's funny because why do I feel like there's someone low-key, it's like an energetically bitching. It doesn't have to be that intense, but I just feel like some of them only feel some type of way because you got it, or like someone else got it that was maybe the same gender as them, or I don't know. It's like you getting something shines a light on what they should be trying to strive for. I feel like this wouldn't even bother this person. Like, I don't really feel like this would really bother them. Let me see, what is bothering them the most about this? I also was picking up on somebody, they could be too kind, and maybe whoever promoted you, they might feel like that person wasn't good for the job because of how they maneuver at work. This is like a personality thing, and someone didn't feel like they were good for the job, maybe because they're too free-spirited. They don't really have like any organization. It's not to say that they're not a good leader, but there's like a lack of sternness, or maybe even I don't know, there's like that lack of maybe tact. Look at the 7 of Swords. Oh, you know, that's another thing, friend. I have to be honest. I am picking up on it, and then I'm going to move forward. Some of you guys are in a messy situation, or like just, you know, people probably don't know about it, but you could be sleeping with your boss, or you could know that your boss or the person that's in charge of giving these opportunities, you could know that they're attracted to you. And this person could actually also be attracted to this other person. I don't know. There's something weird going on here. But whoever this other person is, who's looking at you and just your position now at work and is a bit jealous, I feel like they're feeling that type of way because whoever is giving you praise, accolades, these people have said things behind your back, okay? Sheep behavior. They might have said things behind your back. I'm also picking up on maybe the person that gave you this opportunity, or someone that's in charge. They could be close friends with this other person that feels some type of way, and maybe that person did not tell them the full truth. This person was lied to about how this was going to go. So they're feeling salty, but they need to redirect that energy, okay? They need to redirect that energy. And I think they are with the 6 of Swords. Yeah, the Knight of Wands. Yeah. There is like a common denominator here. Let me see. What do I need? What do I need to know? What do they need to know about their work environment? I feel like there could be someone that actually likes you. We have the Chariot. Yeah, so you're definitely moving up. Some of you guys will even have an opportunity to move away. The Chariot and the 4 of Pentacles. I just heard move forward and don't look back. Those of you who don't work corporate, I'm telling, there's like a level of you are about to go to the next level. Like, this is willpower, determination, getting past the hurdles, the humps. Why the 4 of Pentacles? And I do feel like it's because you guys are focused and determined. You guys are focused. You've cut out the noise. You're doing the things that are necessary in order for you to be disciplined. You're setting yourself up. This is what everybody needs to be doing right now. So maybe you low-key are the example. Low-key, high-key. Like, there's a level of, if it's not adding to the goal, like right now it just doesn't have room, and you're standing on that. 333 on the clock. Yeah, y'all might also want to watch. Anybody that gets that 333 when I look up, they gotta watch Aquarius's reading. Yeah, y'all gotta watch Aquarius's reading. Somebody even could have Aquarius and Capricorn placements here. Yeah, the Lovers and Judgment. Others of you, you're gonna be forced with a decision, and it's you could either choose what has been holding back on what it could be giving you and what you deserve, or you could choose new territory, because it's already been proven that this specific opportunity that has already been around and has been able to show itself has been holding off. It's been holding back. It's been, I'm getting like, damn, you've been holding out. So it might be time to go elsewhere. It might be time to allow somebody else to appreciate what it is that you have to bring to the table, and do that without guilt. Okay? Don't be tricked. That's another thing that's been coming through in the collective. Do not be tricked by the lies and the deception. You already have gotten clarity on how you need to move forward into a better space, a calmer space, a less chaotic space. Don't let these people, places, and things come in out of their desperateness, out of being desperate, and try to trick you into not moving forward and going into the new, not trudging ahead. Like, don't be tricked, all right? There's like this strong vibe I keep getting. It's not just with y'all, it's like with quite a few. Okay, just the collective in general. Can you tell me more about this energy? What do they need to know about August moving forward? What do they need to know? The King of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands. Let me go to my book. Bum, ba, dum, bum. King Let me see the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. The King of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. Man, it's like, I feel like I'm looking at, I got too many books open right now. Give me 1 second, y'all. I don't feel like stopping the camera. Genuinely, I don't. So I'm gonna just let it play. We're just gonna sit on that. We're gonna sit with that. And we're gonna get into the energy while I find this booklet that's probably right in front of my face. Oh, my knees. Okay, let me back up. Let me. Sometimes you gotta back up to bring things into focus. There it is. That's what I did. Okay, so somebody might need, or at some point you might need to back up to bring things into focus. Back up, okay? And I had to stand up, okay? So if you are in a leadership position, they might be telling you to look at things from that perspective and charge ahead like the king, like the boss you are. Like, I'm not gonna lie, there could be some tension in the workplace because you're in a different position, you've been given different responsibilities, and that don't got nothing to do with you. But don't start dwindling. Okay, that's for somebody. Don't start dwindling to appease your environment. You have a job to do. You were put in this position for a reason. Do it, okay? Now, back to this. We have the Mastery of Pentacles. Let's tap in. Why is my back hurting like this? I'm acting like I wasn't just sitting up on that stupid stool all day. See what I'm talking about? Like, you know why your back hurt, girl. Why is you asking? You know why. So you know what you need to do, Capricorn. So when you get tired, you know why you're tired. It's because you've been overworking and you ain't been resting. Fix it. Now, the Mastery of Pentacles, leadership, wealth, and discipline. A person who is successful in business and managing wealth, a steward, a protector of the earth, responsible and productive. Control your resources. Control your resources. And then you also have the Nine of Wands. Let's see what this says. This is going to hit for somebody. Resilience, courage, and persistence. Doing what it takes to get things done. Able to overcome challenges. Yeah, I'm very confident in y'all. Establish and protect your boundaries. Maintain your position and don't give up. You are close to the finish line. That is the T. That right there. Like, it is just that. You are very close to achieving some type of goal. Reigning supreme. You're doing such a great job. And there's like this level of keep it going. Just make sure to fit in some type of rest here and there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you deserve that. Yep. Especially give your mind time to process the information that you're taking in. So what will help aid? What are some additional aids that will help my Capricorn really take advantage of the month of August? What should they focus on? Temperance. Yes. The Action of Swords. That's the Ace of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. And I think I'm going to read straight from the book so we can get straight into the advice. Look at this. Temperance. Flow, harmony, and moderation. Tranquility and moderation are the energies represented in this card. You can choose to stay calm and balanced even when you feel stressed. Harmony unfolds when you are patient and consider all perspectives. Staying neutral will serve you best here. You have the ability to take in different ideas and alchemize them into something nourishing that serves everyone's highest good. How can you bring more flow into your life? Girl, it's tea, friend. The Actions of Swords, or the Action of Swords, is the Knight of Swords. Swift, precise, and focused. Now tie this in with what we just read about temperance, okay? So there's a level of having to be calculated here with your movements and with just how you maneuver in this next month. Fast and precise like an arrow to its target. This card depicts raw ambition and strong, undeterred will, a motivated person. Yeah, so the motivation is going to be there. The energy is going to be there. Just make sure you rest when necessary, or actually make sure you rest, because I don't even trust y'all to know when it's necessary. Like, there's something there that has to change. Like, we have to start prioritizing rest, okay? But let me read that last one, the Five of Pentacles, because I think that's going to really tie it all together before I progress. Five of Pentacles, instability, loss, and insecurity. A time when money and resources are scarce, unprepared for an unexpected move or loss of a job. The resources you need are always within you. Keep calm and you will weather this storm. Ask for help. Keep calm and you will weather this storm. Ask for help. So when you start to get overwhelmed, there could be help that is around to assist you. I am very confident that you guys are going to prevail through whatever this is. I think the only thing that can get in your way is that scarcity mindset, or feeling like you don't have anybody to help you. Let me see. What are the biggest blocks that could come in and like play on your confidence? Biggest blocks that could come in and play on my Capricorn's confidence. Six of Pentacles. And that's going to be something that you'll have to work on. See, you can't be all the things. You can't show up for this, that, and this. There might even be like people in your pockets. This is like not being the martyr, okay? Everybody has to be held accountable. So you could start to get overwhelmed by other people not holding up their weight. By other people thinking that you got to fill in the gap, that you got to pay for your stuff and their stuff. There's like an overextension here. Like there's something here about an overextension. And let me look at this really quick. Yeah, unpaid debts, not allowing yourself to receive. So yeah, you being in such of the giver, masculine energy could be your downfall during the next month ahead. So where people want to help you, where, you know, other people can assist you, you know, allow that. You know, take a load off sometimes, Capricorn. You don't got to do it all. It says, open yourself to receive the blessings that are coming to you. An opportunity arises to help a friend in need. How can you share your resources? Now, I'm going to read it in the reversal. Like I said, not allowing yourself to receive and unpaid debts. Okay. And we got the Teacher here. And the Five of Cups. See, this is all about, okay, you overextending yourself to people, places, and things who are just in a greedy mindset, a greedy energy where they're just taking. They don't have no intention on applying it. They don't have no intention on doing anything with these gems. That's why it all comes back to that card I was picking up on. What was it? The Nine of Wands. Also about keeping your boundaries. See, you guys are giving like the provider energy. Like this is very elevated energy. But people can take advantage of that. So that's why you cannot allow them to do that. You can't put them in a position to do that. You got to stick with these changes, stick with these boundaries, hold other people accountable. They need to hold their own weight while you also hold your own weight. Assist when necessary and when you can, when you have the space to do so. But if it threatens your current routine that is filled with discipline, also rest, okay, filled with discipline, rest, and achievements, then it can't be here. Yeah, it just can't be here. Okay. Also, being so rooted in your old ideals and beliefs without understanding that there might be some things that need to shift and adjust from the perspective of a higher being, okay, from the perspective of you being more elevated, from the perspective of you being the boss now, that could also hinder you, okay? Be able to be taught just like you're also able to teach. There's something about be able to do both. And then other blockages I see are just imposter syndrome. It came at the tail end of everything. What triggers this the most? What triggers this lack mentality the most for my Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising. Justice, Libra energy, the Tower card, Scorpio energy. Okay, so this is something that happened back in the day. I feel like this is like a core memory. This is a core memory I'm picking up on that's tied to this Justice card, Libra energy. Could have been with a Libra, with a Scorpio, or even with, who is this Sacred Masculine? That's giving me Shaman energy. So you could have had a very bad experience with some corporation or even with leadership at one point, whether it be you were leadership and maybe they didn't set you up, like maybe you felt like you were set up to fail, and like that has always weighed on you. Anytime someone has asked you to be in another leadership position, it's like you internalized that experience, and now it almost like affects you as if you're not capable for a position based off of that old job's BS. Okay, that could be coming through. I also feel like there were some injustices that occurred with a leader, like someone that was in a higher position. You could have been, you could just have some like, there could have been some bad blood at work, okay? Or at some type of job that made you realize that not everybody has great intentions, okay? This could have been surrounding your peers, surrounding who you collaborated with. Somebody could have been gossiping about you. This could also talk about like you could have been working and put a lot of time and energy into a specific corporation, and maybe it like failed. Like maybe you were fired randomly, or they just like the whole company shut down, okay? Or like somebody was sued. Like there was something here, and whatever this is a core memory. It's something that shook up your foundation. Let me see, how did it affect you? How did it affect you? What was the main thing it affected? What was the main thing? It caused drama. I don't know. There could have been just a very competitive ass environment as well. Let me look at that sacred masculine, because who the hell is that? Oh, is that the Hierophant? I'm sorry. Is that? Let me see. They look different. No, I thought that was, I was about to say that, of course that's the Emperor, right? But I don't know, the Roman numerals was given different. Okay, yeah. The Cosmic Father, the powerful life-giving energy of the masculine aspect of Creator. This is the spark, the active life-giving principle. This card represents a level of emotional strength, the devotion of the spiritual warrior, a provider and protector. This energy activates and ignites. You are being asked to empower yourself and others. Disconnected from the masculine, abusive, controlling, and lacking confidence. Okay, so there could have been a time where you really lacked confidence. This feels like a very core memory. You could have like been asked to do something, or like given the chance to perform, and maybe you just feel like you fell flat. You just couldn't handle it. All right, you're not there no more. So I feel like this gets triggered. And this is another thing. This could also get triggered when people try to come in and control you or take your spot, micromanage. So there might be a need to instill some boundaries and also prove that you deserve the spot. I'm not saying to them, but just, you know, take initiative, you know, step into that masculine energy when it comes into, you know, not letting somebody that works underneath you boss you around, okay? And not listen. Like they gotta follow the structure just like everybody else. All right. Yeah. Back in the day, you could have been a little bit of a pushover. We're not doing that now. So what's the advice to not fall into this cycle that I'm picking up on? That'll tell me everything I need to know. What's the advice? Okay. The Queen of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands. This is becoming a balanced leader. So you could have also been someone that was very callous back in the day. So much so that it might have caused you to lose your job, or it caused like a very hostile work environment. There could have just been a hostile work environment, competitive energy, whatever the case may be. This, you're like, I do not want that again. I do not want to feel that again. I don't want to be targeted like that again. So I feel like this is all about finding your temperance as a leader, whatever that looks like for you. So because I know not everybody has a corporate job, but this is coming through very strongly. Tapping in with that nurturing side of yourself, but still having your boundaries, not letting people walk over you, but also not being like a bitch or I just said a puny man. Like, I don't know, there's something like that here. Let me look at that Seven of Wands real quick. Because there's something about defending your territory with confidence too. Seven of Wands. Oh, it's the first of the month. Boundaries, defense, protection. Challenges to your status. Yeah, protect your energy and space. Create healthy boundaries. Hold your ground. Fight for your beliefs. Yeah, that's what you need to do. You need to do that, but then also be in this Queen of Cups energy, which I will read, because it helps me to learn this deck specifically, so stay with me. Caring, compassion, and empathic, a spiritual healer, deeply intuitive and understanding, able to hold a sacred space for the emotional self, radical compassion, pay attention to your feelings during this time. There's a middle ground that you're being asked to have between the Seven of Wands energy and the King of Cups energy. And it's funny that that's the King of Cups, because sometimes they'll have a man on there, but it's a woman on there as the King of Cups. So there's like a merging of the masculine and feminine energy for sure, and finding that sweet spot. We also have the Four of Wands. Stability, gathering harmony, a time to enjoy celebration and or appreciation for your life, goal attained, supported, secure, a solid foundation. May also refer to a wedding, birthday, or a milestone. Yeah. There could just be a fear here of climbing up the ladder because of what happened before. You know, whatever this is, it's a core memory tied to work, possibly an injustice or a legal system or a legal situation. And it feels like there was drama, there was conflict, there was a lot of back and forth maybe. I don't know. It's weird. It could even just be that the work environment was toxic, because it's hard for me to say whether it affected others around you or whether this had to do with the entity you worked for, or just the circumstances surrounding this work environment. The structure just was not, it was not good, especially not for your creativity. It's like someone's telling you to be a leader, but they're also micromanaging you, or someone's telling you to lead, but they're not setting a good example. You just go into it feeling like they brought me in here and set me up for failure. Okay, there's none of that here. This feels very promising, and regardless of what they do, like, you seem to be very prepared and ready for this. So if there was ever a time where you didn't feel ready, or you felt like you were thrown into something, like, this is not that. This is, you were very capable of seeing this through and being successful in this, and that's what they want you to know. Yep, that's what they want you to know. All right, so let me pull, I think I want to pull one of these. Okay, give me some tea, let it hit. I need one card. What else, what other insight can I offer to my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Vedic, and Western? What other insight? Yes, the hero of your cosmic journey. XI, whatever that means, whatever number that is. That's the Ace of Swords, baby. You got the clarity. You know exactly what you got to do. You're not playing with nobody, friend. So let's just see what this says. XI. What is that, number 6 or number 11? It says attributes, the path of divine destiny, mythic story, grand adventure and quest. You are the one you have been waiting for. And I pick up on that from your spiritual team. They're like, you're the one we've been waiting for. We have so much, like, we are proud of you and we have so much faith in you. Okay. You are the mythic story coming to life. This great adventure is exactly as you intended to fulfill your destiny of greatness. The legend of the hero is deep within our collective consciousness, because that's our path to fulfilling our greatest purpose here. The hero is willing to go forth even when they are uncertain of what's next. They are driven by a greater purpose and many times reluctantly drawn into adventure. Yeah, your faith is very much so speaking to you about what you need to go after. But once on the path, moving forward, help comes through, new allies, guides, and even magical gifts awaiting discovery. Then there is a point of no return, a symbolic death to what was in order to continue evolving, evolving into what's next, knowing their world would never be the same again. Ooh, you guys are shifting, bro. Then together with their friends, they must defeat the guardian at the threshold, the final test in their saga. And finally, they return home with even greater powers bestowed upon them to share for the benefit of all. Pull the sword from the stone and let's begin the quest with questions. So this is also, you guys, I feel like pulling into some type of truth, giving yourself a pep talk so you can continue. Because there's some type of accomplishment here that I do see in the process as well. You're not done yet. It says potential questions to ask this archetype. What is my cosmic journey quest? Where am I on my cosmic journey? How would I write my full cosmic journey story as the hero? What can I do to activate more of my allies, guides, and magical help in my life? And what is my cosmic hero's name? Okay. So let me see if there's something else that I would like to pull. I think I'll pull some of these. Additional messages for my Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of August, the month ahead. Additional messages. We have trust and decisions. Okay, they said just these two. It's your decision whether you keep this up or not, or keep this up or let it go. But continuing will not change the circumstance or the outcome. Trust. Don't trust what you are being told. There is more to the situation. The answers lie within the finer details, which are not being shared with you, okay? Some of you guys are being asked to not get too comfortable. Don't think you just got it in the bag. Keep working for it. I don't care what they tell you. Because somebody at y'all job or somebody that be feeding information, they be lying, okay? Or they don't be telling the full scope. Like, they might tell... This is almost giving me, like, back in the day, if someone was running for, like, prom king, prom queen, and this person... Oh, and I just thought of Carlos King. How he... It's like everybody that comes on his show is, like, his friend. I don't know. There's someone here, it's like... The way they talk with everybody, everybody would think that they were probably... in the running, or they were the prom king or prom queen talking to this person. So it's like, I would take what they say with a grain of salt. Nothing's for certain in that way. In regards to you showing up, make sure you still show up no matter how certain it feels or you think it is, okay? So yes, you guys, that was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates, and I'll see you guys down below in the comments.